Well, Chinese New Year is fast approaching. In fact, it is on the 29th of January, which is only 19 days away from today. Why is that important? Well, today I'm going to be sharing with you the brand new Chinese New Year coin, or brand new Chinese Lunar coin that Martin, the silver trader, sent me in. So if you like what you see, please smash that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And finally, please leave a comment. I'm always curious to hear your thoughts and opinions. Good or bad, I really do like to hear them. So thank you very much. Let's crack on and see what it's all about. Here we go. Well, here we go. We're starting off with the Royal Australian Mint, and this is the sixth release or sixth issue of their Lunar coin. And as you can see here, we have King Charles III, 2025. That's the year. So if you were born, I'll go back to 77, for instance, early January, then, well, this is going to be your year. Of course, we're talking about the year of the snake. Now, the previous releases were the tiger, the ox, the rat, the rabbit, and as you know from last year, I had done the dragon as well. In fact, I've done all of them so far. But you can see that here, and as it follows in the symbols, we have the snake right at top. So you know that next year it's going to be the horse, or whatever they're going to call it. But yeah, there we go. So let's have a look at the side, because this is pretty dang good as it is. And it is a very, well, I think kind of a chunky coin, but it's more the capsule that's making it chunky. It has a reeded edge going all the way along the side of it, which is just brilliant. And we move on to the design. Now, the design could have been very, very out of this world, and I'm waiting to see what other mints are going to be doing. But instead, the Royal Australian Mint has actually kept it rather civilized. And, you know, I think it is apt and within keeping of the series thus far. They've done a really fantastic job year on end in producing a very quality set, in my opinion. I know the Perth Mint tends to do things in a rather different fashion, and that's good. They put their own stamp on it and whatnot, but the Royal Australian Mint put things very, very nicely and neatly indeed. So let's have a look a bit closer so we can see what, you know, the snake looks like up close, etc. But before I do that, we have the year of the snake, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine, AG, the symbol for silver. So here we go. Let's zoom in on the snake itself, and look at that cheeky chappy. Now, if you don't like snakes, of course, this is a bit realistic, and at least the head is. I'll tell you what, they've done let me hold it with 2 hands as well. They've done a cracking job with the detail there, and it's hidden kind of amongst, you know, the growth there. And I'm gonna say it's a bamboo plant, but yeah, because it does look like it. It's some kind of weed or whatever. But the snake itself, very realistic, looking right at you, tongue out, sensing that you're there. It knows all. I kind of like that, I have to say. Now the body, well, the body is the body. It's a slight letdown. I don't know what snake this is supposed to be, because of course, you know, it has no great markings on it. You know, it's not like a copperhead or a cobra or whatnot. And the patterns are a little bit plain Jane. However, I think in a way that's a good thing. Just because I think too much details could really spoil this. As you're taking a look at it, you're going to see different things, such as the bamboo itself is of a mirror finish. We have a semi-gloss or a semi-matte background where it's not quite the matte texture that I really, really hate. which is good. It's the matte texture that it says, look, this is the coin, this is what everything is. And it's really good because it doesn't scratch as easily, in my opinion, as the other variants. And I really do hate, those other variants. So much so that those other variants end up in my melting pot, and yeah, that's where it stays. So about this, well, as I said, it's number 6. You're most likely not going to be jumping in on this if you haven't already started. Although, saying that, backtracking it, it's possible. It is possible, but please note that if you are going to try to backtrack it, the premiums will be higher. Now, this is actually a very modest coin, not demanding a very high premium at all. Still, nonetheless, it carries a premium. It's from Australia. You're gonna have a premium. And the Royal Australia Mint are known for quality, which, well, this has. So even if you are just kind of looking for maybe something to give as a gift in a red letter day to, one of your friends who does celebrate, then, this is a really good option. Or if you like snakes, then forget about the whole lunar side of it. This is also a good option. At the end of the day, it really does boil down to what you want to do. It's your money, and it's your choice. Personally, I like it, and I can just see having one of these around regardless. But that's just my own, opinion. Whether or not I'm actually going to be doing that, well, I'm undecided at this point because, well, I'm looking at it and thinking, this is a really great coin. And could I see it going up? Well, yeah, depending on if, people don't have this, and perhaps maybe I have a few of these in my collection just sitting around, and at the time I'm ready to go. I don't know. It is one of those kind of tricky ones. The price is really, really good, and not a lot of stuff is coming out right now. Not at least stuff that I would consider buying at all. So yeah, this might end up in my collection only because of that basis. And, you still have to, in my opinion, or for me at least, I'll still have to keep buying silver regardless. If, however, it's still maybe not going to fit with yourself and you're looking and thinking the same thing, the other alternative is, well, just buy the gold version. They make them in smaller amounts as well. So you can always do that if that's what your goal is. And buying gold, by the way, is not a bad idea. In fact, it's a really strong idea that I think all stackers should have. Collectors, they don't really care so much. They'll just buy what they like. And I fall in the category of both of them. So I'm not sure. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are down below. And let me know if you're stacking these, collecting them, investing in them, for the future. As I said, people ask, by the way, why would you invest in these in the future? Well, if you buy a tube of these or a stack of these, then some people that I do know, and one of them is a good friend of mine, I'm not going to give him his name out loud, he buys things like this and like the first Homer Simpson coin that ever came out and all sorts of stuff, and he'll buy quite a few of them. And then wait. He'll just put them aside and wait. And then when the market hits the right spot, he'll sell. And he has done very, very well. Where, to me, I am not a seller. Despite, of course, my own website, AceBullion, I sell my own poured silver. I'm not really a big seller when it comes to the coin side of things. But there you go. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend wherever you may be, and stay warm. I'll see you guys on Monday with a new exciting video. Bye for now.